So inside this package is something very interesting indeed. It's a third-party clear shell for the PS1. Now, I've already got a PS1, and a few weeks ago I was thinking, you know something, I wouldn't mind getting another PS1 because this PS1 that I've got, it does work perfectly, except on title screens, you know, usually title screens on games are in 2D. Some of the graphics, they'll kind of have a distortion, like around the edges. It's very strange. But then when I'm playing a game, you know, which is in 3D, it looks absolutely perfect. So I don't really understand that. And I think maybe the laser might be wearing out on it because my copy of Driver doesn't work anymore. Now the disc is fairly scratched up, but it always used to work, and it's not got any more scratched. And yeah, for some reason now, it doesn't really work properly anymore. So I'm thinking maybe the laser might be wearing out or something. So I thought, yeah, I'd like to get another PS1, hopefully one that works perfectly. And since I've already got a PS1, you know, in its original case and everything, which is the way I want to keep it, it'd be really cool to get a PS1 that's like in a different coloured case. Now, I'd completely forgotten about the clear coloured cases. There used to be a lot of them around. I think maybe it was about 10 years ago, but it's like you just don't really see them anymore. And I remember seeing in a YouTube video someone was showing a PS1 debugging console or developer console or something, and it was kind of like in a greenish blue colour, and I thought it'd be really cool to get one of those. You know, it looks really nice and it's interesting, it's something different. I looked for one on eBay, I only found one, and it was like really discoloured, and I think it was either then when I remembered about the clear coloured console cases that I saw many years ago, or maybe because I was looking for that particular PS1 I may have stumbled across a clear coloured case for a PS1 or something. So yeah, so this is my latest obsession now, clear coloured console cases. I've been looking at all sorts of different ones, and there's some really nice looking ones out there. I did actually buy a PS1 that was in a clear purple case a few weeks ago, but the seller never sent it to me. He never accepted the payment for some reason. I sent him 2 messages, he never replied to them, so I'm trying to get a refund right now. I'm not really sure what happened there. But yeah, let's open this. Oh, well, before I do, I don't really want to show this on camera because it's got my details on it and it's got the seller's details, you know, on this paperwork. So I'll pull the paperwork out of this, and it's really interesting because this is from Venezuela, which I think is in South America, and it's really interesting because on the paperwork you've got like this ID card or something, and it's got like the seller's photograph on it, and it's got his fingerprints as well. That's really unexpected. So I don't know if everyone has to do that in Venezuela if they're selling like a parcel overseas, or maybe he's like an ex-prisoner and that's why he's had to do that. I really don't know. But that's really interesting. So yeah, you can see he's written on this, not open here, and there it says open here please. So let's do that. So hopefully this knife is up to the job. Oh, he's kind of done like some dashes going down there, so that's where I've got a cut. I'll stand up for this, it'll be more easier. So let's try and get through this with a knife. It's kind of hard to see the seam. I'll need to be careful here, so I don't want to damage anything inside the box. Surprisingly, this knife, it's cutting through it quite well. Even though I'm applying a very light pressure because I don't want to damage anything inside. So yeah, the clear coloured consoles now, they are pretty damn rare. The majority of them will be on eBay, and the majority of sellers of these clear console cases are in Venezuela. So what I think has probably happened is that someone or several people in Venezuela found a massive warehouse that was full of clear console cases, new old stock, and they started selling them on eBay, and they do go for quite a lot of money as well. Outside of eBay, it's very difficult to find a clear console case except for a couple of slimline PS2 ones, a couple of original Xbox ones, and I think there might be an Xbox 360 one on a website in America called ghostcase.com. They used to sell loads of different clear coloured cases for other consoles as well, but those are out of stock. So it's like you know, a long time ago, several different companies were making lots of different coloured console shells, but it's like no one's making them anymore. So yeah, this is it's brand new, and there are a few cracks in it. I could see the cracks in the photos, and she wrote in the description that there's cracks in the shell. And that's the weird thing about these shells. It's not all of the shells that are made by one brand. It's pretty much all of the shells that are made by any brand. For some reason, they're very fragile and they can crack very easily. So I was thinking, you know, I could wait to see if a clear PS1 shell comes up on eBay which isn't cracked, but I was thinking it could be a very, very long time before that happens. It could be years for all I know, because these are really uncommon. So I just ended up buying this one, and he has put another one up for sale, and that's cracked too. So I've actually ordered a clear blue fat PS2 case from eBay, and that's going to come to me from Venezuela as well. And I've got my eye on a clear red Dreamcast shell. I mean, this is kind of looking like an official product, because it's got like the PlayStation like font there, although it just looks slightly different. But I'm almost 100% sure that this is a forgot the name now, an unofficial PS1 shell. I wasn't expecting it to feel this heavy, because it is just an empty plastic shell. Yeah, I am actually going to buy a knife sharpener to sharpen this up, and my other knife as well. Alright, so here it is. This is awesome. Alright, so actually let's adjust the camera. Okay. So this is 3-in-1, and I guess that means, because it's for these 3 different models of PS1, so I'm going to have to get one of these models of PS1 so it will fit inside the case, because this case it won't fit on all models, and it's kind of looks almost like a brushed metal effect on the cardboard there. Nothing there. Made in China. It says this is not an official Sony product. Got a small window there. And let's look at the back. So these are the instructions. So I won't read everything out. But you can see there's a shell and everything, and it's the insides. So I'll just show you what it's saying, in case you want to read it. So this doesn't come with screws. You just use the screws from the PlayStation 1 case that you're replacing. And yeah, let's open this. So just the camera again. I think that'll do. Trying to open this without damaging it. I'm going to keep this box. I think usually, like, say if these were just like really common and I just bought it at a store, like in town or whatever, I'd probably end up throwing the box away. But since this is like, it's just something unusual, it's something quite rare. All the way from Venezuela, and it's, you know, it's pretty old as well, and the case, it's, you know, these cases are quite rare, so I wouldn't want to throw this box away. It just seems like something nice to keep. And if I was going to sell this, which I can't see myself ever doing, you know, if I sell it in the original box, I might be able to get more money for it. So I'm going to be careful with taking this out, because these cases, they are quite delicate. I've heard some people say that even just like when you're screwing the screws in, you need to make sure you don't do it too tightly, because it can easily crack the plastic. So I have actually seen another model of PS1, or maybe a couple of other models of PS1, which are not wrote on this box, and when looking at them in the photographs, they do look like this case would actually properly fit over them. I've already got a PAL PS1, so if I'm going to get another PS1, it seems like a good idea to just kind of get a region free one, or like an NTSC one, so I can play imports. And here it is. Wow, this is awesome. Actually, I think I should just be able to slide this out. Yeah, you can see a crack there. But that just looks absolutely beautiful. So let's take a more closer look at this. Actually, while we're doing that, I'll compare it to my regular PS1. So here they are, side by side. Let's pop the top on this. Oh, it's I guess maybe. Oh, there we go. I was thinking maybe the mechanism that makes it pop up, maybe meant to use the one that's in this or something. I don't know. Let's try that again. Maybe I just didn't press it hard enough. Yeah, it's like you've got to push down on the button quite hard, and you've got to press it down quite hard as well to make it stay down. Like this one, it just opens up so much easier and closes a lot easier as well. So yeah, let's take a closer look. So there's the PlayStation logo there, and you can see the word PlayStation, it's missing there, and there's no Sony there, which is what you get on this one. And there's the power button, reset, and the open button there. So from the front you can see they are pretty much the same, and they are almost identical on top. Sides are going to be pretty much the same. It's the back which is going to be a bit different. You've got like the grill there, and you've got it on that one as well. Let's take a look at the back. So we can see on this, you've got like this this parallel port, and you can take this plastic thing off. I'm not really sure how you do it. Okay, I'm not going to try and take it off now because I'm worried about breaking it. I'll try and figure out how you're properly meant to take this off. It's kind of a tab there, I think maybe you push it in, but I don't want to break it or anything. So yeah, it's like a parallel thing, and on this one you don't have that. Everything else seems pretty much the same. You know, you've got this socket here for this, the serial thing, and then you've got this one, your TV output, which you've got there, and then there's your power there. So I'm thinking this may actually fit on this. It's just that where you've got the door that you can take off for the parallel port, there's not going to be any contacts behind it. So I guess maybe I could put the guts of this inside this one, but I'd rather just get the exact right model for this one. Like I said, I want to get another PS1 anyway, so whichever PS1 I get, it's going to go inside this case. Let's take a look at the bottom of them. So the underneath of them look a bit different from each other. You can see like the grills are different on this from how they are on this one. And like all of these feet are just hard plastic. But on this one, these 2 feet, they've got like kind of like foam or rubber or something. These 2 are hard plastic. You know, the locations of the screws seem to be pretty much the same on this as how they are on this. Yeah, but there you go. So, over the next few days I'm going to be looking, I mean I've already been looking at PS1s on eBay to buy, but over the next few days I'm going to continue looking to get the exact right one that I need for this. Let's show a close-up of that crack. So yeah, you can see the crack there. Like a crack there, and then one there as well. Now a few days after me buying this, he put another one of these on eBay, and in the same place it's cracked, but there's an actual hole in it. So this one is actually, this shell is actually better than the one that it now has on eBay. But yeah, I mean this is going to look really cool when I've got, actually I'm creating a shadow over it. Let's change the position. So yeah, it's going to be really cool having the insides of a PS1 in this, because you're going to be able to see them. You're going to be able to see more of the light when it's lit up, and you'll be able to see the disc spinning. There's a few other different colours of these on eBay. There's like a smoke black one, which looks quite good. There's a blue one which has already got a PS1 inside it. That's been sold by someone in Germany, but that's got a massive crack, like on one of the back corners as well. And then there's one it's clear like this, but it's kind of whitish. It's like it's more cloudy than this one. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. I guess it's possible that this might be the only clear PS1 case in the UK. You never know. But I'm looking forward to getting more clear coloured cases for my consoles. Like I said, it's my latest obsession now. I'm just always looking on eBay, looking at the different ones and stuff. Like I said, for the Dreamcast I'm probably going to get the clear red one, or I might get the clear yellow one. The clear yellow ones that I've seen so far on eBay, the buttons are white and the controller ports are white, and I don't really like the way that looks. I'd rather just get a yellow one that's all yellow. The red one, that's all red, except for like a little white triangle that's in front of the the lid. So as I was putting the shell away into its box, I noticed something, and that is this corner, it's been damaged. So it looks like there's been an impact, and I'm guessing that it's probably this which caused the crack on the corner of the shell. There's no damage on any of the other corners on the box. So not really sure why companies don't still make clear console shells. I mean, maybe there's not much demand for it, I'm not really sure, although, you know, clear console cases on eBay, they do sell sometimes, you know, some of the auctions, like several people have bid on them, and the prices have sometimes gone up really high, like over $100. So when I get a PS1, I'll probably make a video of me putting the insides of it into this case. I will definitely make a video showing this case when the insides of the PS1 are inside it, and I'll show the PS1 working as well while it's in the case. You'll be able to see the disc spinning and stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.